at easton300.org, and it's a great opportunity for everybody in the town to come together and help celebrate our 300th year.
It's a great opportunity for us to thank our committee of volunteers. They all year, since 2013, have been sharing their time, their talent, their ideas, and their resources to make this a successful celebration. Tonight is a perfect example. We started early today planning and preparing. We had the flag ceremony, we had the community picnic, and I'd like to thank the coordinator, Jessica, for her hard work and effort to pull her volunteers together, because when you take a look on camera at all the folks that are here tonight, we certainly are bringing the town together. And I've always said from the very beginning how lucky we are to have a community like Easton, where we can do things together and to celebrate in a positive way.
Yeah, so we started planning with lots of people from the town. The Easton Police Department, the DPW was very helpful. Everybody really stepped up to the plate putting this event together. The picnic celebration that's going on now was what I coordinated, and then helped out with the fireworks. Everybody is very happy here. I've seen nothing but smiles, which has been fantastic. This is what the Tricentennial is really trying to do, which is bring communities, or the community, together for fun events. So it seems like this was a success on that regard, that everybody is here, everybody's happy, and it's a great free event for our community and to celebrate the 300th birthday of Easton. And thank you for being here, and ECAT for being here and covering it. So thank you.
And it's a great opportunity to thank you, Adam, and of course ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. You have been there from the start, and that goes back to 2023 when we started to plan this celebration. And of course, when you see the crowd showing up today, we are absolutely thrilled. And our theme has always been bringing families and community together. You have helped make us do that, and the community is very proud of ECAT. Welcome to ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. I'm Dave Clifton, happy to be the chair of the 300th anniversary celebration. And we're here with thousands of people that are enjoying the Family Fun Day here at Langwater Farm. I'm with the Vertec folks who have been so generous in their donations. And of course, we're doing this in memory of their son, handsome guy that you see here on the banner. But I'd like to thank the Barati family for coming forward to do what you can to help. I guess we're all in the helping people business. And we certainly thank all the folks out there in the community. And we appreciate the Red Sox tickets that have been made available to some lucky winners here at the Family Fun Day. But more than the Red Sox, we got a winning team in the town of Easton. Again, I'm Dave Clifton, and on behalf of the Tricentennial Committee, we thank you all for joining us. This has been a production of ECAT. Thank you. If you want to. And here it is June 14th, Flag Day, we had a terrific flag ceremony over at the Val Moscato Stadium. Happy anniversary to all the folks here in the town of Easton. In the background, you have the Reminiscence, the famous band that joins us. Dale, I couldn't be more happier to see the crowd that's turning out.
Yeah, it's been a great event, notwithstanding the weather. So Easton's showing some flexibility and fortitude under some adverse conditions, but the weather is cooperating. The rain is done. We had a fantastic Flag Day ceremony. For those who missed it, it was quite patriotic with the patriotic music, and we had the benefit of a flyover from the Massachusetts State Police helicopter, which was pretty darn neat. And then we've now got some awesome music going on. There's a ton of events going on for the kids with the bouncy houses. And then we're going to be following up with the fireworks to cap off the night. And I don't think Easton's had fireworks before, at least since I've been here in Easton since 1993. So it's an exciting day altogether.
And I know, Dale, we get another big event coming up on July 12th, and that's going to be the largest parade the town of Easton's ever had.
Yeah, it's been a jam-packed year of activities. So the next event after this, July 12th, the parade, which will be starting near the monument and going all the way up and ending up on Main Street. And then we have on September 6th, we're having a town block party at the Governor Ames Estate. And then we're having a bonfire on October 11th. And our fire chief is coordinating and said it's going to be the biggest and best bonfire this town has ever had. And then we follow up with the only ticketed event that we have, which is the gala ending the year, which will be at Stonehill. You can find out more information at easton300.org. And it's a great opportunity for everybody in the town to come together and help celebrate our 300th year.
It's a great opportunity for us to thank our committee of volunteers. They all year, since 2013, have been sharing their time, their talent, their ideas, and their resources to make this a successful celebration. Tonight is a perfect example. We started early today planning and preparing. We had the flag ceremony. We had the community picnic, and I'd like to thank the coordinator, Jessica, for her hard work and effort to pull her volunteers together, because when you take a look on camera at all the folks that are here tonight, we certainly are bringing the town together. And I've always said from the very beginning how lucky we are to have a community like Easton where we can do things together and to celebrate in a positive way.
Yeah, so we started planning with lots of people from the town. The Easton Police Department, the DPW was very helpful. Everybody really stepped up to the plate putting this event together. The picnic celebration that's going on now was what I coordinated, and then helped out with the fireworks. Everybody is very happy here. I've seen nothing but smiles, which has been fantastic. This is what the Tricentennial is really trying to do, which is bring communities, or the community, together for fun events. So it seems like this was a success on that regard, that everybody is here, everybody's happy, and it's a great free event for our community and to celebrate the 300th birthday of Easton. And thank you for being here, and ECAT for being here and covering it. So thank you.
And it's a great opportunity to thank you, Adam, and of course ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. You have been there from the start, and that goes back to 2023 when we started to plan this celebration. And of course, when you see the crowd showing up today, we are absolutely thrilled. And our theme has always been bringing families and community together. You have helped make us do that, and the community is very proud of ECAT. Welcome to ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. I'm Dave Clifton, happy to be the chair of the 300th anniversary celebration. And we're here with thousands of people that are enjoying the Family Fun Day here at Langwater Farm. I'm with the Vertec folks who have been so generous in their donations. And of course, we're doing this in memory of their son, handsome guy that you see here on the banner. But I'd like to thank the Barati family for coming forward to do what you can to help. I guess we're all in the helping people business. And we certainly thank all the folks out there in the community. And we appreciate the Red Sox tickets that have been made available to some lucky winners here at the Family Fun Day. But more than the Red Sox, we got a winning team in the town of Easton. Again, I'm Dave Clifton, and on behalf of the Tricentennial Committee, we thank you all for joining us. This has been a production of ECAT. Thank you. And here it is, June 14th, Flag Day. We had a terrific flag ceremony over at the Val Moscato Stadium. Happy anniversary to all the folks here in the town of Easton. In the background, you have the Reminiscence, the famous band that joins us. Dale, I couldn't be more happier to see the crowd that's turning out.
Yeah, it's been a great event, notwithstanding the weather. So Easton's showing some flexibility and fortitude under some adverse conditions, but the weather is cooperating. The rain is done. We had a fantastic Flag Day ceremony. For those who missed it, it was quite patriotic with the patriotic music, and we had the benefit of a flyover from the Massachusetts State Police helicopter, which was pretty darn neat. And then we've now got some awesome music going on. There's a ton of events going on for the kids with the bouncy houses. And then we're going to be following up with the fireworks to cap off the night. And I don't think Easton's had fireworks before, at least since I've been here in Easton since 1993. So it's an exciting day altogether.
And I know, Dale, we get another big event coming up on July 12th, and that's going to be the largest parade the town of Easton's ever had.
Yeah, it's been a jam-packed year of activities. So the next event after this, July 12th, the parade, which will be starting near the monument, going all the way up and ending up on Main Street. And then we have on September 6th, we're having a town block party at the Governor Ames Estate. And then we're having a bonfire on October 11th. And our fire chief is coordinating and said it's going to be the biggest and best bonfire this town has ever had. And then we follow up with the only ticketed event that we have, which is the gala ending the year, which will be at Stonehill. You can find out more information at easton300.org. And it's a great opportunity for everybody in the town to come together and help celebrate our 300th year.
It's a great opportunity for us to thank our committee of volunteers. They all year, since 2013, have been sharing their time, their talent, their ideas, and their resources to make this a successful celebration. Tonight is a perfect example. We started early today planning and preparing. We had the flag ceremony. We had the community picnic, and I'd like to thank the coordinator, Jessica, for her hard work and effort to pull her volunteers together, because when you take a look on camera at all the folks that are here tonight, we certainly are bringing the town together. And I've always said from the very beginning how lucky we are to have a community like Easton where we can do things together and to celebrate in a positive way.
Yeah, so we started planning with lots of people from the town. The Easton Police Department, the DPW was very helpful. Everybody really stepped up to the plate putting this event together. The picnic celebration that's going on now was what I coordinated, and then helped out with the fireworks. Everybody Everybody is very happy here. I've seen nothing but smiles, which has been fantastic. This is what the Tricentennial is really trying to do, which is bring communities, or the community, together for fun events. So it seems like this was a success on that regard, that everybody is here, everybody's happy, and it's a great free event for our community and to celebrate the 300th birthday of Easton. And thank you for being here, and ECAT for being here and covering it. So thank you.
And it's a great opportunity to thank you, Adam, and of course ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. You have been there from the start, and that goes back to 2023 when we started to plan this celebration. And of course, when you see the crowd showing up today, we are absolutely thrilled. And our theme has always been bringing families and community together. You have helped make us do that, and the community is very proud of ECAT.
Yeah, and that's it. The parade's over, folks.
I just said today.
Welcome to ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. I'm Dave Clifton, happy to be the chair of the 300th anniversary celebration. And we're here with thousands of people that are enjoying the Family Fun Day here at Langwater Farm. I'm with the Vertec folks who have been so generous in their donations. And of course, we're doing this in memory of their son, handsome guy that you see here on the banner. But I'd like to thank the Barati family for coming forward to do what you can to help. I guess we're all in the helping people business. And we certainly thank all the folks out there in the community. And we appreciate the Red Sox tickets that have been made available to some lucky winners here at the Family Fun Day. But more than the Red Sox, we got a winning team in the town of Easton. Again, I'm Dave Clifton, and on behalf of the Tricentennial Committee, we thank you all for joining us. This has been a production of ECAT. Thank you.
Iteration of larger bicycles at home.
And here it is, June 14th, Flag Day. We had a terrific flag ceremony over at the Val Moscato Stadium. Happy anniversary to all the folks here in the town of Easton. In the background, you have the Reminiscence, the famous band that joins us. Dale, I couldn't be more happier to see the crowd that's turning out.
Yeah, it's been a great event, notwithstanding the weather. So Easton's showing some flexibility and fortitude under some adverse conditions, but the weather is cooperating. The rain is done. We had a fantastic Flag Day ceremony. For those who missed it, it was quite patriotic with the patriotic music, and we had the benefit of a flyover from the Massachusetts State Police helicopter, which was pretty darn neat. And then we've now got some awesome music going on. There's a ton of events going on for the kids with the bouncy houses. And then we're going to be following up with the fireworks to cap off the night. And I don't think Easton's had fireworks before, at least since I've been here in Easton since 1993. So it's an exciting day altogether.
And I know, Dale, we get another big event coming up on July 12th, and that's going to be the largest parade the town of Easton's ever had.
Yeah, it's been a jam-packed year of activities. So the next event after this, July 12th, the parade, which will be starting near the monument and going all the way up and ending up on Main Street. And then we have on September 6th, we're having a town block party at the Governor Ames Estate. And then we're having a bonfire on October 11th, and our fire chief is coordinating and said it's going to be the biggest and best bonfire this town has ever had. And then we follow up with the only ticketed event that we have, which is the gala ending the year, which will be at Stonehill. You can find out more information at easton300.org, and it's a great opportunity for everybody in the town to come together and help celebrate our 300th year.
It's a great opportunity for us to thank our committee of volunteers. They all year, since 2013, have been sharing their time, their talent, their ideas, and their resources to make this a successful celebration. Tonight is a perfect example. We started early today planning and preparing. We had the flag ceremony, we had the community picnic, and I'd like to thank the coordinator, Jessica, for her hard work and effort to pull her volunteers together, because when you take a look on camera at all the folks that are here tonight, we certainly are bringing the town together. And I've always said from the very beginning how lucky we are to have a community like Easton where we can do things together and to celebrate in a positive way.
Yeah, so we started planning with lots of people from the town. The Easton Police Department, the DPW was very helpful. Everybody really stepped up to the plate putting this event together. The picnic celebration that's going on now was what I coordinated, and then helped out with the fireworks. Everybody is very happy here. I've seen nothing but smiles, which has been fantastic. This is what the Tricentennial is really trying to do, which is bring communities, or the community, together for fun events. So it seems like this was a success on that regard, that everybody is here, everybody's happy, and it's a great free event for our community and to celebrate the 300th birthday of Easton. And thank you for being here, and ECAT for being here and covering it. So thank you.
And it's a great opportunity to thank you, Adam, and of course ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. You have been there from the start, and that goes back to 2023 when we started to plan this celebration. And of course, when you see the crowd showing up today, we are absolutely thrilled. And our theme has always been bringing families and community together. You have helped make us do that, and the community is very proud of ECAT.
Any flyover. No. They'll just have to say flyover. Fair enough.
And here it is, June 14th, Flag Day. We had a terrific flag ceremony over at the Val Moscato Stadium. Happy anniversary to all the folks here in the town of Easton. In the background, you have the Reminiscence, the famous band that joins us. Dale, I couldn't be more happier to see the crowd that's turning out.
Yeah, it's been a great event, notwithstanding the weather. So Easton's showing some flexibility and fortitude under some adverse conditions, but the weather is cooperating. The rain is done. We had a fantastic Flag Day ceremony. For those who missed it, it was quite patriotic with the patriotic music, and we had the benefit of a flyover from the Massachusetts State Police helicopter, which was pretty darn neat. And then we've now got some awesome music going on. There's a ton of events going on for the kids with the bouncy houses. And then we're going to be following up with the fireworks to cap off the night. And I don't think Easton's had fireworks before, at least since I've been here in Easton since 1993. So it's an exciting day altogether.
And I know, Dale, we got another big event coming up on July 12th, and that's going to be the largest parade the town of Easton's ever had.
Yeah, it's been a jam-packed year of activities. So the next event after this, July 12th, the parade, which will be starting near the monument and going all the way up and ending up on Main Street. And then we have on September 6th, we're having a town block party at the Governor Ames Estate. And then we're having a bonfire on October 11th, and our fire chief is coordinating and said it's going to be the biggest and best bonfire this town has ever had. And then we follow up with the only ticketed event that we have, which is the gala ending the year, which will be at Stonehill. You can find out more information at easton300.org. and it's a great opportunity for everybody in the town to come together and help celebrate our 300th year.
It's a great opportunity for us to thank our committee of volunteers. They all year, since 2013, have been sharing their time, their talent, their ideas, and their resources to make this a successful celebration. Tonight is a perfect example. We started early today planning and preparing. We had the flag ceremony, we had the community picnic, and I'd like to thank the coordinator, Jessica, for her hard work and effort to pull her volunteers together, because when you take a look on camera at all the folks that are here tonight, we certainly are bringing the town together. And I've always said from the very beginning how lucky we are to have a community like Easton where we can do things together and to celebrate in a positive way.
Yeah, so we started planning with lots of people from the town. The Easton Police Department, the DPW was very helpful. Everybody really stepped up to the plate putting this event together. The picnic celebration that's going on now was what I coordinated, and then helped out with the fireworks. Everybody is very happy here. I've seen nothing but smiles, which has been fantastic. This is what the Tricentennial is really trying to do, which is bring communities, or the community, together for fun events. So it seems like this was a success on that regard, that everybody is here, everybody's happy, and it's a great free event for our community and to celebrate the 300th birthday of Easton. And thank you for being here, and ECAT for being here and covering it. So thank you.
And it's a great opportunity to thank you, Adam, and of course ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. You have been there from the start, and that goes back to 2023 when we started to plan this celebration. And of course, when you see the crowd showing up today, we are absolutely thrilled. And our theme has always been bringing families and community together. You have helped make us do that, and the community is very proud of ECAT.
All right, Adam, kill the video and go to Tyler shot.
Live in the back of somebody's head.
Just do a wide shot. No, don't cut to the announcers. Just do a wide shot of the street.
This fellow right here got a good-looking head.
Yep.
All right, so. No, yeah, you can do the lower third. All right, we're gonna get ready for it.
All right. Dan, good to be with you today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Easton 300th Anniversary Parade. My name's Brian Hoffman. With me is Dan Anderson. We're going to be calling the parade as it comes, but we're going to stop talking every time there's great music, great bands, and great things to hear. So it's a really, really great day for the town of Easton.
It's a great day, and it's actually perfect weather for a parade today. We really lucked out this morning. Little cloud cover's always nice. No sunburns today.
Yes, indeed. And I think it's important to note that the Haynes Group, Michael and Brian Haynes and their company, are the sponsors of today's parade. Without great sponsorship, parades like this never happen. So we are indeed blessed to have the Haynes Group sponsoring this event, and the amount of time that has been put into pulling this together, all on a volunteer basis, is nothing short of astounding.
The hundreds of hours, countless sponsors, from big sponsors to little sponsors. It takes a village here.
It really does.
And everyone came together nicely for all of the events for the Easton Tricentennial. It's fantastic.
Yeah. There are 5 divisions in today's parade, and we'll try to do our best in calling the units as they come through, but in situations like this, every once in a while, the parade units will switch places, so we'll do our best to call it as it comes through. And when we have bands or vocal units, we're going to stop talking and let everybody enjoy the parade.
I have a feeling we'll stop talking during all the sirens as well.
Yes, I think we will as well. And a huge shout out to Easton Community Access Television, who's bringing this to you today and are going to be recording this so you'll be able to catch it later on.
We can see the fire trucks coming down the street now. They're getting here.
They are indeed. Dan, you've been involved with marching bands, music, parades, etc. over the course of many years, and so have I. Tell me a little bit about your experience and what it takes to pull together an event like this.
I've always been in the parades, so this is the first time I've had to help plan a parade and be part here. Being in a parade is different because I just had to show up and get my marching band squared away, and we did our thing. To me, it was always hot or cold, or we're late or early, or there's tons of things that go into planning a parade and getting there and having it start. And then as soon as you start moving, nothing else matters. It's just about the music, and you're focused, and you're there to entertain.
Absolutely right. And as we mentioned a moment ago, it would never happen if it weren't for the great volunteers who have worked so hard over months and months to pull this together.
That's true. Everybody here, if you look around and you see the orange shirts that say volunteers, those are all the Easton Tricentennial volunteers that have signed up that are helping. There's probably 100 of them here today throughout the course of the parade.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yes, absolutely. And leading the parade, we understand our first unit will be Fire Chief Justin Alexander of the Easton Fire Department. We'll have Easton's fire apparatus, and we also expect fire apparatus from a number of surrounding towns.
That's right.
I think fire engines, fire apparatus are really thrilling for kids. So this parade is for all of us kids, those of us who are 7 and those of us who are quite a bit more.
It's true. I'm looking forward to the horses myself, some Clydesdales, the Shriners, the various marching bands. We've got over a dozen floats coming through. Groups from all over town are going to be in the parade. It's going to be enormous. It should have a little something for everybody.
Exactly right. And again, as the parade's starting to pass the review stand here, we're going to stand back a little bit because between the sirens and the apparatus itself,
That's right.
you won't hear us, and you wouldn't want to.
That's right. We'll be back.
All right, we'll be back after these units pass. Again, welcome to Easton 300th Anniversary Parade.
All right, the announcers, watch the audio one.
Yeah, that is cool.
Technology's changed a little bit over the years, huh?
I think so.
God, that's a beast of a truck. I mean, that's I mean, I've only seen the. Oh no! So while we were gone, is it? Yeah. Okay. Deal. When my kids were little, we went to one of the fire truck and like, hey, we need to go get a refill. Do you want to ride? So Jamie, the kids and I, we got to go in the truck, go over to the fire station where they refilled, and then we came back. It was one of the greatest moments of my life to be in a fire truck for a ride. It was just coincidence because we happened to be right there, but it was amazing. Exactly the same as the one that came through ours. They go off into the fire department museum in the off season, huh?
Yep. Have you ever been to the fire museum over in Brockton, right where 27?
I mean, I've never been in.
I drive past it. I keep saying one of these days I have to go.
I bet you that's where we see.
Look at that
like
hand siren.
So it's, I didn't know no, there's a police department, so after the police department's the gap.
Okay.
I thought it was
Okay.
all fire, so it's
Okay.
fire, police,
Fire,
then the gap.
and then there's a gap. All right.
Yeah. There's a small gap right here, but it's
Berkeley,
not big,
all
it's
right.
Fair
gap
enough.
after.
Yep. Fair enough.
So the Easton Children's Museum is located in the town's original firehouse. Did you know that?
Oh yes. I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So
I think we are. I just heard you.
well, that was amazing, Dan, to see some of that fire apparatus, the old and the new. And you mentioned the technology has changed, but
Technology's a little different.
the
yes.
need for the fire department certainly has not. And keeping people safe and responding to emergencies is something that Easton Fire Department and all of these participating firefighting units are used to doing 24/7.
It could be noted at this point that Chief Alexander is also heading up the bonfire that we're having in
Yes,
October.
indeed.
Yeah, he's been an integral part of that event and planning and making sure that that's going to be the biggest bonfire Easton's seen and keep everybody safe as well.
And I think everybody is looking forward to seeing that. For a number of years, I was involved with the Children's Museum in Easton, which is located in the town's original fire station. And one of the interesting things is the town, the bell tower is still in existence there, and so is the ladder going up to it with a hole in the floor for the bell rope. Because back in those days, it was a totally volunteer fire department, and there were 5 districts in the town, and volunteer firemen would ride bicycles and horses to whatever district corresponded to the number of bells that they rang. So if there were 4 bells, they would jump on their horses and their bicycles and would head out to that region and look for the smoke. That's how they responded to the fires.
Speaking of horses, we just had the Massachusetts State Police head by
Yeah,
their horse unit.
yeah. And here is their equestrian unit, the mounted unit, the Massachusetts State Police. We're glad to have them as part of this celebration.
Here come some of the big trucks from the DPW and Highway Division of Easton. Everybody wants a ride today.
Yeah, I know, and even the DPW wants to
That's
ride
right.
the truck.
Absolutely. Well, it's the event is for everybody in town, so we include everybody, right?
Exactly right. I think if I understood correctly, the entire parade route is just short of 1.5 miles.
Oh.
Doesn't sound like much, but then when you've got that many folks lining up,
That's right.
marching and riding, just the coordination of it is quite an undertaking.
It was really nice driving in today and seeing everybody lining the streets already. They got out early. They were getting their chairs ready. The kids were excited.
Yeah.
I think people are pretty thrilled to have the largest parade Easton's ever seen today.
Yeah, and as I understand it, perhaps one of the largest parades in the Commonwealth.
Wow.
In recent years.
The sun's starting to peek out on us here. It's really looking down on us.
It is. That may impact things favorably as we go forward.
Oh, the Easton Food Pantry trucks. They're always doing good work and helping us out at our events.
They do indeed. And I think it's always a helpful reminder that even in communities like Easton, there are still folks who are suffering from food insufficiency and who need the help of others. So
That's right.
A good reminder that it's on all of us to help with that.
Right, right. Oh, here comes Division 1 and our fearless leader, David Clifton.
All right.
He's the Grand Marshal of the parade. He's been the leader of our committee since the very beginning when they started back in 2023 planning for this. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Dave.
Welcome. Fun fact, Dave really didn't want to be the Grand Marshal. He likes being behind the scenes, but we told him he had to be in a convertible. Here's
Exactly.
Piper Jornalis, our friend who helped design all sorts of marketing material, including the logo that we've been using on everything. She's been integral in our marketing campaign. She's fantastic.
And she is also a very active and very well-regarded music parent.
Yes, she is. She's now the volunteer coordinator of the marching band, actually. She took over starting this coming year.
Great.
She's very involved. She
Good.
does a lot for the town. She's
She is,
fantastic.
And the beautiful logo that was designed for the Easton 300 that is now everywhere was her design. There was a contest with, I believe, over 120 entrants.
I believe so, yeah.
From everything from third graders up to professional creative artists.
Yep.
And her design was selected, and it has become synonymous with Easton and the 300.
That's right. You see them on the pole banners that are lining the street that we have the parade on? That's the logo we're talking about right now.
Yep.
She put all that together, and it looks fantastic.
And it is on flags, it is on glassware, drinkware, pieces of apparel. It's all, and I think that it's something that will stand the test of time because it is traditional in its design and it incorporates things that are so important to the town of Easton.
Yeah. Speaking of merchandise, we actually have the merchandise tent for the Easton 300 right here at the DPW next to where we are. So if you are into getting Easton 300 merchandise, hats, sweatshirts, T-shirts, cups, they've got a little bit of everything. We're at all the events, so if you don't get to us today, they're good at the other events. We've got that commemorative blanket that we've been giving out. We now have the sign up. There's going to be a huge 300 commemorative book that has pictures from all the events from this year that'll come out next spring. But we've got a QR code to scan that people can get on board and get their pre-orders in.
One of my favorite acquisitions was the Easton 300 cookbook.
Oh, yes.
Which has 300 recipes submitted by residents, and some of those recipes go back almost to when the town was formed.
Some of them are oldies, that's right.
By generations. So, and I think coming up shortly, we're going to have Easton's police chief, Keith Boone, and the Blue Knights motorcycle group. It's amazing the variety of units that are in this parade. Small, large, ones that we see all the time, and ones that we perhaps have never seen.
Yep. That's the Div 2 start. Okay.
Yeah.
Fun. Well, our latest update has the Highland Scottish Pipe Band in Div 2.
That's okay.
Yep.
We'll,
Thank you for telling us that was them.
yeah. We're going to cut out while they play, I think.
So I thought I saw Chief Boone in the car leading that, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think he went, but like the rest of this, well, the food pantry is there.
Yep.
So maybe we are on to Div 2.
Yeah, but we haven't seen
but you're right.
we haven't seen any of the dignitaries.
No, but the food pantry came by.
Yep.
Oh, but we didn't see the float from the Chamber of Commerce or the paving float, so.
So after them, it is the Blue Knights.
Oh, okay.
All right, so passing by the review stand right now, we have the Highland Light Scottish Pipe Band that have come in.
Yep, turn the mic back.
We have the scouts coming up.
Next up, we're going to be having the Blue Knights Motorcycle Group. I was researching them a little bit, and I really liked their website. It said they're for the active and retired law enforcement officers who enjoy motorcycles. It sounds like a great way to hang out with your friends when you're off the clock.
It certainly does, and it sounds like something that if you did it for a living, you're going to love doing it just as an avocation. Something to remind you of the importance of those motorcycle units as first responders, and a way to have fun and continue to ride your bike.
You know, I've never driven a motorcycle. After watching them, it makes me kind of want to try on a nice day like today. It seems like a nice day for a motorcycle ride.
I'm afraid I think I would be one who would have the three-wheel.
Yes. I feel like that'd be a safe way to start.
A little late for me to start picking up with two-wheelers.
Jeeps have all the vets.
Yeah, they're over here.
Oh, yes.
Yep. All right, next up, we're having a fleet of Jeeps coming through here with our veterans from town.
Excellent.
Honoring-
Always glad to see the veterans organizations in town do so much as part of the community, and they serve as a reminder that our armed forces, our military, active duty, retired, prior service, are the backbone of this country. They are the folks who help to make this town what it is and help to keep us safe.
I think now would be a good time if you want to introduce our saluter of the parade, because we got some salutes going on and people might like to know who that is.
We have indeed, and with us, we are extremely proud to have Brigadier General Ron Couples, United States Army retired, as our official saluter, a resident of Easton, a decorated war veteran, and one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. So, General Couples, terrific that you are here to help us in the celebration, and we are proud of you and your service, and glad to have you as part of Easton's 300 celebration.
I think the veterans appreciate it too.
I think so too. I don't think I've ever seen any Jeeps more festive in their decor.
So, fun fact, I drive a Jeep, and I'm thinking I should have brought it down for the parade. Coming
And
down,
we
we got
have
some more convertibles with our
Captain
veterans in.
Rebecca Horan from Easton, Air Force nurse.
What the next band is. What will we carry?
It's gonna be the longest car I've ever seen. That yellow.
Great American Marching Band is supposed to be the first one, so I'm going to assume. Where's the Great
Glad to have them here. The USS Constitution, the oldest serving ship of the line in the United States Navy.
Our first band of the day, the Great American Marching Band. The only question is, are we live on our mic
Yeah,
right now?
I don't think so. I don't hear any echo.
Yeah. Just trying to decide when to fill.
Yeah, I don't think this camera's functioning.
Pretty cool.
We just had Jim Craig pass by the review stand here.
Yeah. I don't think we're live, are we?
Yeah.
Adam? Okay.
This is a beast. So we've had Jim Craig, the hockey star,
Yes, we
just
did.
came by.
Yeah.
And
Easton resident, a graduate of Oliver Ames High School, part of the USA gold medal championship ice hockey team. We've also just seen an incredible SWAT vehicle, part of the reinforced SWAT equipment that law enforcement uses when needed.
the Chamber of Commerce just passed by with their float.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And we're now seeing Coach Lainey Clements. She is a legend in Oliver Ames women's basketball and a beloved teacher and part of the Easton educational system for years and years. And we've just seen Bill Ames of the Ames family marching the entire length of the parade here.
Oh, this is the convertible section where some of the local car enthusiasts can bring their cars in for the parade.
Adam, are we still up? Yeah. Okay. Does incredible work providing school materials for kids who are homeless. It's a wonderful organization, and we're very proud to have them in the parade here.
It's nice that we get to talk about so many good companies that
Exactly
do good
right.
for the world and make the world a better place in this parade.
Precisely. Yep.
Actually, when you think of the number of them that are in this parade, it's an honor to them and to us to have them.
It is.
So-
It is. And
Oh,
now
coming-
Langwater Farms, our local organic farming enterprise, is coming by with one of the
Yeah.
bigger John Deere tractors.
I see the select board on the Langwater
Ah,
Farm.
yes.
We can say hi to all of our
Say
select board
hello
friends.
to
Hello,
our
everybody.
Our
We can,
select
so,
folks.
yeah, we got Dottie up there, and Craig, Mark, Jennifer, and Jim is up there.
Yep.
We can see them all waving to the crowd as they go by.
Yep.
Wow, another monster truck coming through here too.
Yeah. J.P. Noonan of West Bridgewater, one of the premier transportation firms here in the region. Several of the Noonans are residents of Easton, and that is a monster truck.
That is another monster truck.
So any kids who came to the parade hoping to see a monster truck,
That's right.
that may not be the one that climbs up a pile of mud at the Centrum, but that's a big truck.
Yeah. Coming up now is the Knights of Columbus float that's coming through.
Easton Council 238 of the Knights of Columbus, a great philanthropic organization. Glad to have them in the parade.
Hey, wait, did we just move to Gotham City?
I
'Cause
think we did.
I think we have some troublemakers in the
I'm
parade
gonna
over
look for
there.
Batman next here.
I think if you were a kid coming to the parade to see a vehicle, you're going to get to see a lot of different fun vehicles that'll be pretty amazing.
I believe you are absolutely right, Dan. And TMK Paving and Sealing.
I think we're going to
With
call
an
their
incredible
floats.
float.
Their float is Christmas in July, obviously,
I
right?
think it is.
Yep.
Yeah. And KT Contracting. Again, if you're a kid and you came to see large vehicles
Yes.
and large working vehicles like backhoes and stuff, you're seeing it here. This is the Massachusetts Army National Guard.
Oh, I heard about this. So they actually there's a van coming through now that has cameras that's documenting everybody who's at the parade. So make sure you wave when they go by, because you're going to be on the live feed for the parade. This is a parade that includes all the spectators, actually.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, and so if you told your boss you were working today
That's true.
from home
Yeah.
and you're at the parade, you're in trouble.
Sure. The sheriff's office is here, presented in colors. That'd be the Bristol County Sheriff's, to be specific.
Yes, indeed. And the head of our community emergency response team, the search team, just came by. I believe that was Jen Ferrara driving the search vehicle.
Yeah, and the Ferrara Construction Corps and their float coming through.
Another great float from Ferrara Construction.
Oh, our friends at Borderland State Park are coming by.
Yeah. The Division of Communities and Resources, DCR, does such a great job all across the Commonwealth providing common spaces such as Borderland for people to enjoy the outdoors. The Easton Historical Society trolley coming now.
Oh, we can see Ken Michael waving to the crowd.
President Ken Michael, the Easton Historical
Hello,
Society.
President Ken. Hello.
Good to see you, Ken.
Nice to see you all.
Good to see all of the folks.
Now that looks like a fun ride right there. They look like they're having a party on the trolley.
Women of today.
Oh, the Easton Women of Today float's coming through.
Excellent.
They're preceded by their bubbles.
They are. We had a nice note from Karen Dean of the Easton Women of Today. We are very pleased that they're in the parade. They do an incredible job in supporting the community on all levels. So the Easton Women of Today, great organization and great philanthropic and community-based organization. We're glad to have them. One of the most colorful floats we've seen today.
Yes, it's beautiful. They have a nice enthusiasm about them,
Yes,
too. I think
indeed.
they're having a good time.
And I think they all had their...
Oh, got it. The Central 44 Auto Team just came by.
All right.
YMCA.
I think we need to put on our Indian headdress and our working cap because YMCA is coming by, Dan.
Yep, the YMCA float.
Yeah.
I think they are also having a good time showing off what
Yes,
they do with
indeed
kids.
They are. And
Bubbles and water and spray
local
guns.
landscape and farmer Sean Flynn driving the float for the old Colony Y.
Oh. Next up is going to be our friends at the J&M Pet Resort.
All right,
Well,
a
I
wonderful
actually-
organization, Jenny Mather and her team at JM Pet Resorts. provides quality service for pet care throughout the region.
We've been bringing our dogs there for years now, actually.
We did too when we had one.
Yep. Yep. No, they always take good care of everybody. Thanks for coming in, folks.
Thank you to JM
Stop for a second.
Pet Center.
Here comes the pet bus.
Let's see.
Now, see, I think that's got to be one of the best jobs. If you get to just drive a bus around that brings dogs places.
I think that'd be a great job to have. And we say thank you to the Bank of Easton, one of Easton 300's signature sponsors. They are sponsoring the Town Picnic and Concert, did sponsor the Town Picnic Concert on June 14th. And Ames Free Library, their advisory board, people from the library themselves. I think that's our great storyteller.
Speaking of the Town Picnic Concert, I asked at our meeting the other day, and it's estimated that there were over 6,000 people that attended that day between the concert, the picnic, and the fireworks. So it was a huge turnout.
I had heard that number. It's astounding.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really great that all the events during the 300 are
Yep.
bringing out that many in the community.
Easton's Ames Free Library, where the community connects and where, with their library of things, you can literally check out almost anything.
Wow, an old-fashioned Jeepster. We've seen new Jeeps, now we've seen old Jeeps.
Here's the Easton Lions Club, one of the largest Lions clubs in the country, and one of the most active groups in Easton in terms of helping communities.
They're at all
and
the
people.
events.
are.
They volunteer for so much.
I think, groups like the Lions Den, they're part of the fabric of Easton.
Absolutely, and look
they
at this
hold the
float
town.
coming through.
All right.
It almost looks like they're tailgating right there.
I think so. I think they're having a big tailgating party for Easton 300.
I enjoy their music decisions there. A little Ferris Bueller tip of the hat right
Yep.
there.
And, there's Ed Hands giving everyone a wave.
A legend in Easton right there.
Absolutely. And look at that Chevy Bel Air.
Oh, it's a beaut.
I'm going to say 1956 Bel Air.
Next up, we're going to welcome our friends from the Holy Cross Family Ministries. They've got a whole crew of people here to wave and welcome.
The great thing about a parade like this, Dan, is that so many organizations, large and small, throughout the town wanted to be a part of this parade, wanted to let people know that they're proud to be part of the town of Easton and glad to come out in a show of support for this event and for all of the events during this entire year.
Speaking of a part of the town, we've got Stonehill College coming by now. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Stonehill College has been great because we had our first day event there to start off the Easton 300, and we're going to finish the Easton 300 with our gala at the end
Father
of the
John
year.
Denning, the president of Stonehill College, marching with a very illustrious alum in Jack Doherty. And the Stonehill College bus. There are so many alums in the town of Easton who are Stonehill kids, and they're still Stonehill kids at heart.
Oh, and look at their float coming by.
Here
Stonehill really
comes-
came out for the parade today.
They did indeed. I think if you roamed around town, you'd never know it was a college town because you don't see kids being boisterous, but what you do see is Stonehill alum and Stonehill students giving to the town. And this is the Stonehill Skyhawk, the mascot of Stonehill's Division I athletics and of the college. Stonehill just celebrated 75 years as a four-year collegiate institution, Dan, and they are
Brian,
some of the finest people in the community.
Brian, I think they're here for you. The paddy wagon is coming to the review stand. I think we might be in trouble.
They found out I was here. I think they're coming after me, Dan. the Old Colony Model T Club. Welcome to the parade, Old Colony Model T Club. Seeing some of these old automobiles still running reminds you of the ingenuity of the American engineering mind and spirit when you think of what was built then and how it was built and what is being built and developed now in the automotive industry. Staggering. As we were talking about earlier, the changes in technology for fire apparatus, same thing is true of just about every automotive vehicle.
Yeah, Ford's come a long way.
They have.
But you're right. The fact that these cars are probably almost 100 years old, right?
Yeah.
At this point?
Yeah.
They're 100 years old, and they're still
Great.
driving in parades.
There's things in the parade that are older than I am. Well, we've been talking for months and months about how large of a parade this was going to be. It's incredible to actually see it take shape. If there were kids coming out thinking they were going to see a standard 15-minute parade, they're getting a big surprise today, seeing all of the various marching units, the bands, the vehicles, and the organizations that are involved.
I'm going to guess this is the All Fired Up Barbecue. Yep, there's the sign.
Sure looks like it.
Kind of makes me want lunch. I feel like they should be smoking some brisket.
Yeah. And that looks like Steve Marsh heading up the all fired up vehicle. If you like barbecue, seeing something like that just makes your mouth water.
It's got to be the start of Dip 3, right?
This is the last one, 2.
Yeah.
It's 2.
It looks like KO from the Brockton Rocks.
Yeah.
It is indeed. KO, welcome to the parade. Good to see you. Brockton Rocks is a local, minor league baseball team. They put on a great show.
I just found out on Tuesday they're actually going to hold an Easton night where we're going to do a Tricentennial event there.
I heard
coming
that.
up in
August 16th, I think it is. Yep. And I think there are going to be a pretty goodly number of free tickets to the event. Keep an eye on the Easton 300 webpage. You'll find out more.
Yeah, the information will be starting to come out. We've got the North Star Alumni Drum and Bugle Corps. We're cut off.
Welcome to the North Star Drum and Bugle Corps Band. Great to have them. Precision marching and great music. North Star Alumni Drum and Bugle Corps. What a great presentation. We have Gary Horn on his famous tractor. Glad to have him here as part of our parade. This is the Edward T. Red Horan celebratory wagon and tractor. What a great addition to the parade. There's a lucky young man, doesn't have to do anything but steer.
He gets a great ride.
He has a great view of the parade, too.
I believe it's time for the Aleppo Shriners right
I
here.
believe it is. And the Aleppo Shriners are an incredible group. They support Shriners Hospitals for Children, emphasis on burn care. And the Shriners are all members of the Masonic Temple Order, and in order to be part of the Aleppo Shriners, you must be a Master Mason. So it takes a great deal of involvement to earn your place in the Shriners organization.
It's funny, watching the parade makes me realize I haven't been in a parade in a long time. It's been a long time since I've been in a marching band, but watching the bands come by, I played the sousaphone in the band. So for those that don't know, those would be the marching tubas. And we always had a heck of a time. It was fun. I've done the Rose Bowl parade. I was down in Washington, D.C. for their St. Patrick's Day parade. I even did a Patriots game. We did a halftime show there. Marching bands are a great way to get out, meet people, and have fun.
They are. And I think one of the things that marching bands teach you, I was in the drum corps marching band in high school, and several of my kids were involved in marching bands growing up here in Easton. And it teaches them discipline, but it also teaches them respect for everybody who gets involved, because they're not all the same people, but they're all doing the same thing, and they do it with precision, they do it with training, and they do it with a big smile. So
That's right.
Marching bands are just an incredible collection of what makes our young people who they are and helps them grow up into who they will be.
Absolutely.
Well, we have a break here. That in unison,
Right,
and not
to be that close
bump
together.
into each other.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're. Adam, are we on? We on? Yeah. Oh, we are. I think it's important here to give us one more reminder that today's parade is sponsored in large part by the Haynes Group. And we'll take a look now at the Aleppo Shriners Motor Patrol.
The Haynes Group sponsored the parade, but to get the Aleppo Shriners here, we should thank the Vertec Group.
Absolutely.
They sponsored the Shriners specifically to have them up at the parade.
Yep. And a unit like this doesn't move around without an amount of cost. So we are incredibly grateful to Vertec Corporation for sponsoring the Aleppo Shriners.
Now, speaking of the vehicles we've been talking about all along, we get even more fun vehicles.
Yes,
All of the
indeed.
custom carts, which is a division of the Aleppo Shriners. They call them the custom carts. runners here because they had, what's there, 30 or 40 people that have come by? And
I think so.
They
yeah.
bring all their motorcycles, their carts, they drive around.
And a great big thank you to Vertec Corporation for sponsoring the Shriners, and a big thank you to the Shriners for being a part of Easton's 300th celebration. That's a great Easton cheer.
Got the most patriotic of vehicles
Cybertruck,
coming through.
yeah.
Most patriotic Cybertruck
yeah.
coming through right now.
I think so.
With a pretty great horn, I might add. Actually, I didn't realize those sounded like that.
I didn't know you could. Yeah, I didn't know you could get a car with that kind of horn.
No,
I think
I
I
didn't
would
either.
I'd look for that on my next vehicle.
I think next up, we've got the Shoveltown float. Shovel being integral to the history of Easton.
And here we have a depiction of the Easton Shovel Works back when it was a water-driven powered factory, and a replica of the famous Ames shovel. That's the foundation and the backbone of Easton, where it came from and what it's become.
What a great float, too, with all the history pictures, the history of Easton right there, the different buildings of town.
Yep.
They did a great job there. We've got the 5-star cheerleaders coming through right now.
All right. And a great big thank you to the 5-star cheerleaders for coming to celebrate Easton's 300.
5-star. We are 5-star. We are
Personal best karate.
5-star. We are 5-star. We are.
And a big hello to all of the folks at the 5-star athletic cheer group.
Oh, next are our friends at Personal Best Karate here. I can see the George family leading the way. Personal Best is a wonderful
right.
organization. They're in 4 different communities. They're part of the Personal Best charities that raise money every year to donate meals for Thanksgiving for
Yes.
people in need.
Yes.
I can say my kids went to Personal Best. We've been friends with them for 15 years at this point. And again, when you're talking about another way for kids to grow up with respect,
Yep.
teamwork,
Yep.
you know, performing in front of a crowd, things like that that are difficult for children, PBK really does help. The Easton group here, Kelly George coming through here.
There we go.
Kirk George is behind the helm of the Personal Best bus that's going through.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Dan. One of my
And Master Apple, one of our favorites, is coming by.
I was just asking about you.
That's Master Chris Rappold. He's the founder of Personal Best Karate.
Yeah.
Honored to have him in the parade here. Fun fact, Kirk George is also part of a group of car enthusiasts that have car remakes, and they go around and do charity events, go to kids events, things like that.
Yep.
All for the betterment of the world.
Yep. Yep. And we take our hats off to groups like that who can have a business and make part of their business the business of helping people.
Right, and so as far as helping people, we just had Wild Finds go by. They don't help people, they help animals.
They do indeed, and I think wildlife justice is the core of who they are and what they do. But the other thing, and you were mentioning the what kids learn when they get involved in things like karate with Personal Best, it also gives the kids a sense of confidence that they can do and learn things as they grow. So it's...
We've got the Easton softball ladies coming by right now. We have a lot of wonderful organizations here in Easton, and Easton softball and Easton baseball are definitely some of them to give our
Yes,
children
indeed.
things to do.
Yep.
Thanks for coming down, ladies. Thanks for coming to
go.
see us.
Big hello to Easton softball. Thank you. You guys make us proud.
Next up, we have the Easton Garden Club. Their festive hats for today's parade. And I guess it is fitting that if you're the Garden Club, you're going to have a float made out of flowers,
I
right?
think so. This is our own little version of the Rose Parade.
That's
only
right.
It's a
Absolutely.
Easton Garden Parade.
Thank you for coming down, ladies.
Yep.
Next up, we have the Learning Experience. They're a school and daycare that, again, help our children out in town. Next up is going to be the Boy Scouts leading the way here.
TV! On TV. TV.
Oh, this is the car from the Ninja Challenge. I just recently learned about Ninja Challenge. They do a series of clubs, special events, summer programs over breaks and things like that, where
Yep.
kids can go in and do physical challenges and things like that.
That's great.
It's not specifically ninja related, but it is all physical activity.
Here's a new business in town out at Five Corners, Planet Fitness. So glad to have them as part of the Easton community and part of the Easton 300 Parade.
Hey, welcome to the town and our parade. Oh, the float from Southeastern Regional.
All right, Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical School, preparing young men and women for all of the professions that we rely on: carpenters, electricians.
I actually hired 2 welders out of Southeastern Regional for my business, and
Uh-huh.
it worked out to be fantastic.
And I have a young man who's still there, is going to come do some work for me, because who better than to have developing?
And welcome to the Shoveltown Brewery.
Yes, indeed.
Shoveltown Brewery, another wonderful town business. They've been at all of our Easton 300 events.
They have quickly become a very popular namesake for the town.
That's an excellent way to go through a parade.
Yes, it is.
Adirondack chairs with a beer keg between you. That seems fantastic.
I don't think you can do any better in terms of what to be riding in a parade. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think you're going to be happy to know that in the next few moments, we're going to have the incredible Budweiser Clydesdales coming up. This is a sight that if you have never seen it close up in a parade, it's one of the big reasons to come to a parade,
That's
to see
actually
a unit
the
like
before
this.
After it? Wow.
In the meantime,
Is this the
again, I want to remind folks that
All right. So we're
this parade is made possible by a sponsorship from the Haynes Group. We are incredibly proud and pleased to have them as supporters of Easton's 300th. And here they are, the Clydesdale horses.
Some of the Ames family
And
riding
riding
with the Clydesdales.
Clydesdales. We see Fred Ames.
Hello.
Hello to the Ames family and to the Clydesdales.
They are beautiful horses.
They are
Brian.
indeed. These are amazing animals, and they are iconic in how they represent America.
That's Corey, right? Corey.
Yeah.
In
Big
with the-
shout out to Corey Ahonen.
Step towards the road.
He's our parade coordinator, helped plan this whole event right here. He's been working tirelessly with the groups.
And here comes the float from Flynn Farms. Up on Bay Road, an incredible local business. Thank you very much to Flynn Farms for being part of the parade today.
Another one that makes us feel like it's the Rose Bowl again, bringing the flowers
I
to the
think
parade.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like a little color in our
We
parade.
do indeed.
Brian, I think I see some Minutemen approaching.
Oh, I think you're right, Dan. I think it is.
Oh. Okay. I bet the kids are going to love watching the different muskets going off in the parade. That's not something you see in every parade. That's kind of unique, actually.
Absolutely. Now I think I know where Dale Carrister and Dave Clifton got their uniforms.
They fit right in with them.
Yes,
for
they
sure.
would indeed.
Absolutely.
Yep.
We have 6.
I'm gonna stay on like a while.
I think we're going to have a little bit of a gap here for the parade units. Still plenty more to come, folks. Again, if you're interested in 300th commemorative items, whether it's drinkware, apparel, stuffed Easton tigers.
They have it all.
They do indeed. Right here near the reviewing stand, there is a table set up with commemorative merchandise if you want to acquire something that's going to remind you of today's parade or remind you of the entire Easton 300 experience. Now's a good time to do it.
I think-
Break in the action.
If it's all right with you, I think now would be a good time for me to plug the block party.
I think it would be as well.
All right, so coming up on September 6th, one of the next Easton Tricentennial event is going to be the block party that we're hosting on the Governor Ames estate. It's going to happen from 12 to 4 o'clock. It's an open house. We have food trucks, we have axe throwing, Shoveltown's doing a beer garden. We have a music pavilion where Mockingbird School is coming in with their bands. We're bringing in Off the Coast, a couple other local groups like that. We're going to have a whole section that's a craft fair for people who want to do crafts, but we also have a whole section that's going to have local vendors and kind of a lot of the people that we've seen in the parade today actually are going to come with informational stuff for people to take and learn more about what the town has to offer. We're offering family photos by the lake. We have a whole kids section with inflatables and magicians and balloon artists. Ninja Challenge, actually, one of the floats that came by, they're going to set up an obstacle course for kids to play through.
I heard that, yeah.
Personal Best Karate is going to be there for a demonstration. Dance Express is also going to be there for a demonstration.
Great.
I'm trying to think what else we've got going on, but it's going to be another huge event.
Yeah, and I think it's important to remind people, too, Dan, that event, like every event other than the gala, are free to Easton's residents and their friends and family.
We're cutting in right now. I'm sorry to cut you off, Brian, but we're getting the flyover now. That would be the Easton State Police.
Yeah,
Easton.
State Police, the aviation unit.
It cleared up enough.
We weren't sure if they were going to be able to be here, but it was. Weather cleared, and they were able to come in. To let folks know is that all of these Friends, all of this is supported by sponsorships and donations from Easton's businesses and residences. So no tax dollars are being spent for all of these events, including today's parade. These are tell you, one of the things that I marvel at is the composite materials that today's drums are made out of.
Not the same as
Carrying
when
the
you started
bass
this?
and the snare in a 2-mile parade when I was growing up, that was better than going to the gym.
We've got the LTP, the Live to Pickle, the new pickleball facility that's around.
And it's a beautiful facility. I've been there.
Oh, and Silco Volkswagen. They're
Silco.
also another.
Washington Street, Route 138, a beautiful facility. And the current day version of what growing up days.
I wonder if the teens of today would still call it that.
They probably would, depending upon what was inside the bus.
I'm going to get convertibles, and there'll be a lot of them.
Yep.
And he was not wrong.
Absolutely.
We've got more of them
we have
coming
had
through
some
here.
an incredible array. Here's an old Cadillac. I shouldn't say a venerable Cadillac. Is that the Eldorado convertible? No, it's a DeVille. And a Pontiac GTO, the original muscle car.
That one's beautiful.
and salute response member of our parade.
Next up, we're going to have the van from the residents of Five Corners.
Yep.
Little retirement community and old age home here right in Easton, taking care of people.
Beautiful facility too, right out at Five Corners next to Shaw's. And we have a bike race coming up August 17th. It's going to be a complimentary event for the Easton 300. It's going to be professional bike racers. Supposed to be a pretty fantastic event.
Got their
right.
bikes. That makes this much easier.
They do.
I would also like to think a 1 mile parade. Miles of bike work, right?
I know, and I think pretty soon, if it's not this weekend, within the next week or two is the Pan Mass Challenge.
The Covenant Congregational restaurants in town, all the delicious food and all
Great
that artwork.
Courtney Palm. And a big hello to the Northeastern Savings Bank marching unit and their candy givers.
Jeanette leading the way right there.
She is indeed. I love it when the little kids are involved in the parade too, Dan. Marching with their moms and dads, having a great time and finding out what it's all about to celebrate America and celebrate the town of Easton.
Maybe it'll inspire them to want to be part of the marching band you and I were talking about. They'll want to keep doing it. Once you've been in the
maybe
parade,
they will. Yeah,
you might go, hey, what can I be in to do this more?
And then you find out that being in the marching band lets you be in lots of parades.
Lots of parades, absolutely.
Lots of parades.
Next up, we have the Good Shepherd Presbyterian Church crew joining us with their live music.
All right.
We appreciate
That's
the live music,
incredible
everybody. Welcome.
Thank you to the Good Shepherd Presbyterian Church. What a great addition to the parade.
I didn't realize that other than the marching bands, we would have live music from different
I know
groups.
it, and I'll tell you, it's been impressive live music.
Absolutely.
Different cultures, different music styles, but one thing in common. They're all out here celebrating the 300th birthday of the town of Easton. While we have a slight break here, Dan, I think it's also important to mention a few of the other major sponsors for signature events. The Rhodes family and SCU Credit Union, who sponsored that fabulous kickoff event on January 4th. We thought we might have maybe 1,000 people. I think the last count I heard was somewhere around 2,600 people who attended in the middle of January on one of the coldest days of the year. Townsfolk came out. Stonehill College graciously offered the Sally Blair Ames Complex for an indoor event in the middle of winter, and it was a great kickoff to what has been and continues to be a great year of celebration.
It does seem like every event is snowballed, and we've had more people at every subsequent event, and that one started off the bar pretty high.
Yeah, I think it did, and I think that when people saw how much was available for them and their families, it wasn't one thing or two things, it was dozens of activities for people of all ages, for kids, for adults, for just ways to celebrate the town of Easton. And Temple Shai Shalom coming by. What a great opportunity to say hello to our friends from the congregation at Temple Shai Shalom.
With what you were just saying, we could say again, I think you're right. People were coming out and surprised to find out how much of this was all free.
Yes.
They could come and attend the events, and everything was free. I should say, with the exception of the food trucks.
Yes.
That's the thing. You buy your own food, but all the events, the activities, things like that.
Yep.
In continuing with our thanking of sponsors, I'll do this one. Doug King Builders is a sponsor of the event that my wife and I are coordinating, the Easton Block Party. He is our main sponsor for the block party, helping us out there. So he's another one of our great sponsors.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned Doug King, Dan, because he has been a part of the foundation of just about every event, every celebration, and every growth event in the town of Easton for over 40 years. So he's one of the unsung heroes in terms of what has made the town what it has become today. And also David Howe, President and CEO of J. Dorenzo Corporation, the signature sponsor of the upcoming town bonfire. We talked about that a little earlier, the fact that Chief Alexander is going to be the chief firebug setting off that bonfire. And honestly, I have never seen anybody more excited about lighting bonfires than Chief Alexander.
It's really a dichotomy, isn't it, when you see someone who fights fires but also really likes starting fires.
And if you were able to attend either of the bonfires down at Langwater Farm, there was one that they've had for 2 years running now, where they build a pyramid of the Christmas trees and set off a bonfire in January. And again, Chief Alexander there with a great big smile on his face, but his folks making sure that it's a safe event that people can enjoy and that there are no hazards involved. So
next up, we're welcoming the Hingham Militia. So I think we're going to get another good show of gunfire here as well.
when you see what goes into firing just one round from those muskets, it helps you appreciate what those folks did hundreds of years ago to make our country what it is today.
So cool.
Definitely.
But you're right, very, very slow. And when they used to have to do that, they were doing it under pressure, of course. And it's still a precision activity, but you have to do it quickly. So welcome to the Hingham Militia. Thank you for being here, folks. I think a common theme, it doesn't matter who's walking in this parade, they all seem so happy to be here and happy to do what they're doing, right?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Dan. Absolutely. It's a smile on the face of every single person walking or riding past us today. And again, while we have a break in the action here, I mentioned it before, but one of the great things that we've been able to rely on and enjoy is all of the work that Easton Community Access Television has done to support not only monthly television broadcasts called Easton 300 talking about this, but also to be on site doing the events themselves. So Kim Pincus and her staff are an incredible group of folks supporting the town and its events.
Right, coming up now, we've got the Roma Band from Boston, which is a North End Italian band.
I think I want to go out and get some pizza.
For a little group, they make great music.
They do. As I mentioned to you as they were coming up, hearing that kind of music makes me want to run out and get some lasagna or a pizza. So
We might have to do that
things
after the parade.
Things that evoke the sense of great Italian and Italian-American food and the kind of contributions that every nationality has made to the formation of this country and to the formation of the town of Easton. We look across the various folks who make up the town of Easton, and you cannot do anything but be impressed about the numbers of nationalities of immigrants who came to this country, settled here in Easton, built shovels, and built a town.
Got the group from Legacy Martial Arts going to do a little demonstration for you right here.
All right.
Hey, all right. We put my children in karate classes when they were young. My son started when he was 5, and my daughter started when she was 10. They both got their black belts, actually, with personal best karate, but what we found is how well-rounded groups like them and right here, Legacy Karate will help make your children. It's not about fighting.
Yep.
It's about making yourself a better person and being able to protect yourself, yes.
Yes.
But working as just bettering your mind and your body. Karate can be a great outlet for kids to learn that way.
It certainly is.
Get the van from McDonald Plumbing and Heating coming through. We're going to continue on with a float. It looks like a Super Mario theme here. One of my personal favorites.
And as we see on the float, the official flag of the Easton Tricentennial. And again, Piper Jornalis's logo that she designed. And a big hello to McDonald Plumbing and Heating. Thank you for joining us in the parade today.
Thank you for bringing Super Mario into our parade.
Is Super Mario a plumbing character?
He is.
All right.
Yes, he is.
There we
He and
go.
his brother Luigi were plumbers before they saved the princess. So that it's pretty on the nose.
This is an
right there.
educational event
That's
for
right.
me. I'm
Yeah,
learning
that's
all
right.
about Super Mario.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They just opened a Super Mario World down at Universal Studios, actually. I'm looking forward to visiting someday.
That's the end of the parade up there.
APSL.
What's his name?
Oh, the Animal Protection Center.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to the Animal Protection Center of Massachusetts for joining us today.
I think we have another Christmas in July float coming
I
through
kind of
here.
think we do.
It seems like we have a theme today. But I like this Santa version with a Hawaiian shirt on. I like to think that's what he does in the off season.
Yes.
Enjoys some warmer climate.
Well, it takes a long time to practice saying Mele Kalikimaka, so you've got to go to the island, stay there for a few months, and really work on it.
Could be the Festival of Trees.
Oh, the Easton Charitable Trust and the Easton Festival of Trees.
I actually had the privilege of going to the Festival of Trees for the first time this previous year, and it's amazing the creativity and ingenuity that these people put into donating or making these trees to donate.
Yep.
It raises a ton of money for good causes, and it's really just a fun walkthrough for sure.
It is.
Highly recommend.
And it's great to see a Christmas motif in the middle of July. Hello to the Easton Festival of Trees and the Easton Charitable Trust.
Oh, and we had Santa first, and the Grinch is leading the way.
That's right.
Taking up the end.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That's the great thing about the Festival of Trees is there's different themes for each tree, and it could be anything. And so, in this case, I'm picturing a Grinch theme.
I think, years ago when I went to that event, the most popular thing was getting your picture taken with the Grinch.
We have the Ark coming down.
What a great float.
The Easton Baptist Church. We've had a lot of churches represented
I know
in the
it.
parade here.
Yeah.
So I like the Ark.
And speaking of Easton Community Access Television and the ECAT Tiger,
they are at all of the events in town. They do everything, and you can go on their website. You can find old videos of things. ECAT has everything.
They do indeed.
They work with every group. They're wonderful.
Pine Meadow Farm.
thank you.
Next up, we got the float from Pine Meadow Farm coming through.
Dan, I'm thinking that over and over again we've seen tractors in this parade, and it kind of reminds you that. And hello to Dale Carrister riding atop.
Oh, we see Dale right there, and the Tricentennial Committee people. Those who are not already in the parade, they're joining the hayride for the end.
Yeah, and a big shout out to the Tricentennial Committee, David Clifton, the chair, Dale Carrister, vice chair, and the members of the committee, Michael Good, Ken Michael, Jeanette Camara, Diane Lusardi, Craig Barger, member of the select board, Joan Lundgren, Courtney Pupkin, and Rosalind Miller. Those are not just the brains, but the energy behind an entire year's worth of centennial celebrations. And if it weren't for the thousands of hours those people have put in over the last 2.5 to 3 years, none of this would have happened.
They've been working for a long time, volunteering all of their time and energy to do this. It's the whole committee is all volunteers, and it takes a lot of effort to put together a lot of great events like this for the town of Easton. But it's well worth it on a beautiful day today, when we get to see all of you come out and enjoy it with us. I think we might be at the end of the parade, Brian.
I think we have that coming up. And again, one more big thank you to Brigadier General Ron Couples, U.S. Army retired, for being with us today and being the official saluter for all of the marching units. Every time the colors were presented, they were presented to someone who has a deep love of this country and who has done a great deal to support the town of Easton. He and his wife Gretchen are well known in the community, and we are so pleased to have them here today.
We should do another shout out to the Haynes Group. Thank you for sponsoring this amazing event.
Absolutely.
The Vertec Group for sponsoring the Shriners. Feel like we're probably going to forget somebody.
You know,
It's always my fear.
there is always the chance that you're going to forget somebody, but I think it goes without saying that if it were not for the people of the town of Easton, the various committees and chairs, and just the army of people who are behind the scenes pulling this off, including the Easton DPW, who did the lion's share of work setting up today's reviewing stand and the kind of the center of operations here. None of this could have happened. So on behalf of Dan Anderson and myself, Brian Hoffman, and on behalf of the Easton 300 Tricentennial Commission, we want to say thank you for being with us. Hope you enjoyed today's parade. Dan, final words?
We'll see you at the next events. We've got the block party event happening in September, and we have the bonfire happening in October, and the tickets for the gala that's happening at the end of the end of December will go on sale soon, I've been told.
Yes, they will.
So
And,
that'll be a limited ticket activity.
Yeah,
you have to buy
that's
your
the only
tickets
one
ahead of
that's
time.
not going to be free to the public. It's going to cost a great deal of money to put on that gala event. But
And
it's
you have
gonna
to
be
dress
well
nice.
worth going.
You have to dress nice for
I
that
don't
event.
think I could wear a polo shirt.
No,
for
I
that.
think it's black tie event for that one. So that's
Yes,
gonna be the
it is.
fancy celebration at the end of the year. So come join us at one of the 3 remaining celebrations and help us celebrate Easton's birthday.
Yep.
Thanks for coming today.
And again, a big thank you to Easton Community Access Television, ECAT, who does such a great job in helping us to show the world what the town of Easton's all about. Take care, everybody. Come back.